Service accounts don't show up in HR. They don't do training and they don't get offboarded. But they do authenticate to critical systems, they run automations, and they move data. And often, they have more privileges than any employee. And yet, most organizations can't answer a basic question. How many service accounts do we actually have? The term service account doesn't refer to one thing. It's a broad category of non-human identities used by systems, applications, and scripts. In Active Directory, they're often just regular user objects, used for tasks, jobs, or services. In SaaS applications like Jira, Salesforce, and Snowflake, they behave similarly. Programmatic user identities that often bypass SSO and MFA. Now, some organizations use managed service accounts in Active Directory, like GMSA or DMSA, which rotate passwords automatically and are tied to specific machines. That's better, but unfortunately, adoption has been inconsistent. So what makes them risky? First of all, overprivileged. They're often granted admin rights just in case and never get scaled back. One compromised service account can open up full environments. They're hard to monitor, so there's no MFA and no user prompts. So an attacker using one looks like automation. They rarely get audited. Orphaned accounts from past projects or engineers stick around, unmonitored and still privileged. So how do we secure service accounts? First of all, minimize usage. Don't default to a service account. Use scope tokens or federated access when possible. Enforce least privilege. Only grant the exact permissions required and revisit them regularly. Implement lifecycle management. Maintain an inventory, assign clear ownership, and continuously recertify them. Monitor and detect. Log service account activity and make sure you alert on new or unusual usage. And also, make sure to apply conditional access policies so you can actually limit what accounts can do based on context. Ask your team right now, how many service accounts exist? Which ones are overprivileged? And how would we know if one was abused? If you don't have clear answers, you don't have control.